Welcome to Big Dog Outfitters, where we handle all your firearm and firearm customization needs. Let our family help you protect yours and look good doing it. Hi, Louie here from Big Dog Outfitters, bringing you the latest from Smith Wesson. Got the Smith Wesson M&P 9 metal. Super excited about this. I'm a really big fan of the Smith Wesson M&P series. I've got one of the originals. I got it when they first came out, and I have loved it ever since. I tend to shoot this pistol better than a lot of my other ones. Just really big fan. So let's see what's in there. Bringing you our unboxing and first impressions. Let's see. Super excited. All right. Nice little blue bag. Got a little tag on here. Let's see, M&P 9 M 2.0 metal frame, flat face trigger, optics ready, 17+1. Nice. Really a nice, sexy looking gun. Full metal frame, Cerakoted. I believe it's tungsten. But, oh, it looks nice. Nice and weighty. All right. So first, got a chamber flag there. Get that out of the way. 17 round magazines. Tag off. Alright. Very nice gun. Cool, nice fish scale serrations like they have on the originals. Ambidextrous slide release. That is your takedown lever. This one does not have a thumb safety, but they do offer a thumb safety model. Our optics ready plate. Nice metal sights on there, white dot. They are not night sights, but not a big deal. I can put those on there if I want. So it does still have the changeable back straps, which is nice. This one actually has plates that you can take out. So if you wanted to change out these, I don't know if they're going to offer any kind of different front straps or anything. But if you need to refinish the gun, it's going to be nice to be able to pull those plastic pieces out. So I can cook it at the correct temperature. All right. But nice serrations, nice and deep. A little bit of a almost racker built in there at the back. This one is 9mm. Standard rail for lights, lasers. Is that a flat trigger and maybe they mean a flat faced trigger? I mean, it's still pretty curved. I imagine that would be more straight if it said straight, but no big deal. It looks good. Still have the changeable back straps and stuff. Let's check out the rest of the box and see what's in there. There. Alright. So I've got our standard lock. Manual about the little guy. And the M&P competitor. The 5-inch competition model. I've been waiting to see when they get that thing in. That's going to be even more exciting. Let's see. California warnings, you know, everything will give you cancer in California. Let's see. Got your registration for your warranty. And here, second 17 round magazine. And 1, 2, 3 extra back straps to change out on the frame. There's all your plates so that you can take just about any optic, which is nice that they include that. A lot of times nowadays they don't even include that stuff. Let's put all this back up. Let's see. Got a large with a little beaver tail on there. Medium with beaver tail. Got a small back strap. And I believe the one on the gun is your normal medium, which is what I prefer on them. The small feels a little better, but I shoot better with the medium, and that's what's important. Let's see. Alright. Normal stuff. Get that out of the way. Alright. So, right here, I've got my M&P, my original polymer framed gun. Weight wise, I gotta say they're extremely close for this being a metal frame. It really doesn't feel much heavier. Maybe that's just in my head. I don't know the exact weight specs, especially since I have a red dot already on this, so that's adding a little weight to this gun. But definitely has some nice texturing on there. Not too rough. Maybe could be a little smoother, but you're definitely not going to slip off of the gun. And like I said, being able to change those out, I wonder if they'll offer different levels of texture. That'd be nice. Maybe even somebody aftermarket offer it. Who knows? Yeah. So first impressions, I think it feels really nice in the hand. Definitely some nice angles on there, but nothing's hitting me funny or going to scratch me. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about the trigger guard bumping. It's a nice cutout down there. Let's see. Trigger. It's definitely better than the original trigger was. The 2.0s, they've definitely been stepping up the triggers out of the box. I wish on the metal series they would have just went with the Apex tactical triggers. They know they're the best ones for their guns. I'm not sure if there's any differences internally in this, but I can't imagine that it would be. I'm pretty sure the triggers will work out of the Apex tactical kits, but I've really got to look into that before I can give you a definite on that. But let's see. I'm really liking the colors, shape, design. Very, very inviting of a gun. It just looks really nice. So, as a consumer and gunsmith, looking at this gun, I definitely like it. But I'm a big fan of M&P. Coming out with this metal gun, I bet it's going to shoot super nice. I definitely want to get one myself. I'm not sure if I want to get this or the competitor that they showed on the manual. It'll be cool when I get to see that gun. I'd have to say, first impressions, I'd definitely give this a 9 out of 10. You know, maybe I'm a little biased just because I really like them. I probably would say a 10 out of 10. If they could get that trigger just a little bit better out the box. Price point wise, it's not much higher than your polymer frame version. And if this metal frame does what I think it's going to do and absorbs a lot of that recoil and just is a much better gun, that tiny little price point for all the nice things you're getting on this, I think it's definitely worth it. I would not be opposed to paying it myself. Okay, so this is it. A surprise. Thought I would bring this in for you. Just came in today. This gigantic thing with, oh my God, it seems so magnificent in this large box. The M&P 2.0 metal competitor. Oh, super excited. All right. Oh my gosh, what a gigantic case. All right. There we have it. An M&P 2.0 metal competitor. Oh, look at that. Very attractive girl there. Go ahead and make sure no magazine, nothing in there. All right. Goodness. Okay. That is a very nice gun. All right. Let's see what's in this box. Sure it's going to be like the other one. Looks like you get 4 magazines with this guy. The only one we could get was a state compliant model, so it's just 4 10-round magazines. Boo. But as soon as we can, we're going to get the standard capacity magazines. They're not high capacity. You got more back straps, same ones that you get with the other guy. Little oil thing, keep the gun protected. Gun lock again. The plates for your optics. Looks like it comes with another mag button, and if you want to take off the mag well, it comes with the standard backstrap release tool. Got your manual, registration cards and stuff from the other one. Awesome. Okay. Geez, that's a big, excessively large box. Maybe I could use this to add some other stuff in, but my lord, it seems a little, maybe a little overkill. But I'm digging it, getting the excitement going. All right. Oh God. All right. Here we go. This is a beautiful lady. This is the Smith Wesson Performance Center model. Looks like they've done some lightning cuts on there. It's a longer 5-inch barrel version. They did 6 vents on the side, optic plate. Rear sight looks the same as the other one, but it's actually just blacked out, no white dots, and the front's a green fiber. Little dim. I've seen better fiber, but it actually looks like it might be a night sight. I'll have to look into it. H2. So yeah, that might actually be a tritium fiber optic. So it'll glow day or night. That'll be cool. Nice addition onto this guy. You got your larger mag well there. It does say competitor along the side of the frame. Nice big extended magazine button. I'm definitely a big fan of that. That's a nice big button. Looks like you can either remove that. Maybe they'll have different size ones. I didn't see any extra size ones in there, but they did have the original if you want to swap back. Here's the sights you can see, maybe a little bit better on there. Definitely some nice sights. I can maybe see something a little nicer. I'd like to see a U-notch with a big orange or white dot on the front. Really liking those U-notch rear sights. And the slide serrations are a little different on this one. Looks like they've gone away from the fish scale from the other two to more of a straight up. Definitely doesn't seem like it's going to hold as well. I love those fish scales of the original. They really grip you well and you do not slide off. They have widened this maybe a little bit, or these are just cut a little deeper to give you a little bit of a racker so you shouldn't slide off. but I wonder why they didn't keep the fish scales. I don't know. Maybe wanted to be different. Looks like the lower frame is pretty much the same as the original, the smaller guy there, except it does say competitor. All the fun stuff's in the top. That's a really cool looking slide. Definitely cool. Same tungsten Cerakote on there. Same aluminum frame. Feels the same. Grip wise, I like having that mag well on there. Always just hits my finger in the same spot every time. So I'm a big fan of that. I think it just feels nice. Not looking at this like something I'm going to carry around all the time. That's a little large. That's what your regular metal's for if you want to carry it. And it not being too much heavier than the polymer guns. You could carry it. 1911 will definitely tax you. You're carrying that guy all day. But this isn't too bad. Definitely stick with the shorter guy if I was going to be carrying it. But they all come with the same options. Red dots, ambidextrous controls. Same trigger it looks like. Yeah, it feels the same. Maybe even feels a touch heavier. I would think they'd put something a little nicer in the competitor. You know, it is the performance center, but the trigger feels pretty much the same. Yeah. I mean, really the price point's almost exactly the same. It's just a tiny bit more for this guy here. And if you're trying to get into some competition, it definitely is a lot cheaper than some of the other guys, like a CZ Tac Sport or Shadow 2 or anything. Those definitely are nice. Got to get this to the range before we can decide if it can shoot like those guys. But I got a feeling this is going to be a really nice gun. Looks like internally everything looks the same. Same in the slide. Takedown's the same. So, oh, it is. It's just an M&P in metal. And your standard 4 1/4 and your 5-inch competitor barrel. But I gotta say, it is a pretty gun. I don't know. I gotta say, I'd also give this a 9 out of 10. Still like to see a better trigger, and I'm a little sad they didn't do the fish scales on there. Seems to hold well, but the original was already so good, there was no reason to change that. Probably just did it for looks to be different. This is the competitor. I don't know. I wonder if this needs a special magazine base plate. You can't use your standard 17s in it. That's kinda weak. I didn't know that. I guess that's why the 10s don't have a plate on the bottom. They're just a straight plastic thing. Well, I'm glad I didn't want to just get this, because I wouldn't even have 10-round magazines. But hey, maybe the other model that's not the compliant one comes with the 30-round magazines. I don't know. I'll be excited to find out. But man, can't use the original ones. Probably just need to change out the base plate on them, but that's kind of annoying. Alright, so just to wrap things up, first impressions, definitely both cool guns. If you're looking to do more just range, tactical type stuff, this is going to be a great gun. Great to start off with. Like I said, either one I would get. I'd put an Apex trigger in there. They're just the best. Get you a nice red dot of your choice on top. And you'd be good to go. If you're looking to more carrying of the gun, this is definitely a better option. I like that they still kept the fish scales. I hope that you're able to get the mag well to put on this guy, and heck, maybe even the extended mag release, but that might be something I'd have to worry about hitting. I doubt it would fit in my holster. Speaking of which, I guess real quick, I didn't even think about that. But right here, got a Safari Land holster from my M&P, and it fits. It is definitely tight. Yeah, that don't feel right. Let's see. Yeah, something's a little different in there, so I don't know if something needs to be adjusted in that. Let's see. I also got a Contact C-Tac holster I use for concealed carry. It is definitely not going into that one. And neither is that one. So maybe that's just because I've got a 1.0. I doubt it. They must have made the frame wider or something. That's sad, but whatever. Would have been nice if I could use my old gear, but I guess I'll have to wait for them to bring out some new stuff. Not a big deal. So, as I was saying about these guys, it's kind of sad that I can't use any of the original holsters. I hate that I can't use a standard magazine with this guy. But other than that, great additions to the M&P family. I'm probably gonna think real hard about picking one up. The M&Ps are my favorite gun, and I only have one. I got several Glocks, but I shoot the M&P just a little bit better, so I don't know why I always put off getting another one. Maybe just nothing really popped, but now that they got a nice metal frame, some upgrades to it, I think I might look into getting one. We'll have to see. Alright, well, it's good visiting with y'all again. I'll see y'all next time.
You look like Cinderella's stepsisters trying to put on the glass slipper. Putting that gun in that holster.
What? What?
You look like you never saw Cinderella the movie when they had the glass slipper and the stepsisters were trying to jam their foot in there. Yeah. Their feet were like too big and she had a tiny little perfect foot. That's how those guns look, trying to put it in the small holsters, jamming that thing in there.
No. Well, yeah. What do you do with your holster? You jam it in there.
No, I leave my weapon in the holster in the glove compartment.
Still recording here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll look like a face like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I was like, what are you talking about, Cinderella? Alright.